0, Jake Bagard. Number 3, JJ Kropp. Number 5, Zach Nadar. Number 6, Tyler Roya. Number 8, Ethan Hughes. Number 10, Juan Marroquin. Number 11, Anthony Cavallo. Number 12, Jake St. Laurent. Number 18, Matt Valentine. And number 19, Tony Torres. Oh, number 19. Oh, number 9. And number 9, Michael Rowe. And the lineup for our East Hartford Hornets. Number 13, Johan Stagnaro. Number 9, Marshall Telusma. Number 3, Joseph Boche. Number 10, Anthony De La Cruz. Number 6, Juan Villegas. Number 2, Wilbert Hercules. Number 8, Robert Sam. Number 5, Yao Nemo Agare. Number 17, TJ Sun.
Yeah, TJ!
Number 1, Julio Argueta. And number 12, Renzo Rios. If you could all please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Hello, this is John Bacon reporting from East Hartford High School, where the East Hartford Hornets will play the Manchester Indians in the last home game of the season. Today is Monday, October 29th. East Hartford comes in to this matchup with a record of 8-3-3. They have faced Manchester once. They faced Manchester at Manchester's Veterans Complex and won 3-0. Manchester, unfortunately, on the other hand, comes in here with a really tough year. Their record is 1-11-3. So based on that, East Hartford is definitely expected to win this match. East Hartford had a rather slow start this year. Their last loss was back on September 25th. And at that time, their record was 2-3-1. Since then, they have won 6 and tied 2. So the second half of the season has really been good to them. So hopefully tonight we'll see more of the same. As I said, my name is John Bacon. I will do whatever reporting I can during the game. And but mostly I will let the game speak for itself. Up front, East Hartford has Juan Villegas. Let me see, let me look at this roster again. Robert Sam. And Marshall Toulousma. And that's it. Marshall Toulousma and Robert Sam converge on the ball right away. Manchester tries to maintain possession. And right away, Anthony takes the ball away. That's Anthony de la Cruz. Joseph tries to switch fields. TJ sends it down the right side. And Manchester takes it. And East Hartford has it back. Anthony de la Cruz sends a long pass down the right-hand side. There goes Robert Sam on the ball right now. And he sends it over the end line. Let me check my numbers. Robert. Yes, that was Robert Sam over there. I'm trying to figure out who is all the way on the right-hand side in the midfield there. And I believe, is that Johan Stagnaro? I'm sorry, Johan Stagnaro. I don't think so. Can't see his number from way over here. That was Johan. Johan's playing right there in the center, on a little bit to the left. So I believe all the way on the right-hand side, I believe that's probably Renzo Rios. So East Hartford tries to control it in the back, sends it to Renzo, he sends it to the center. Joseph tries to go forward, loses it. Manchester tries a fast break, and plenty of defenders there to control that situation. And then they almost lose that situation. 0-0 here early in the game. And Manchester will perform the throw-in. Shot on goal. Julio controls, and his goal, he punts it, and that was Robert Sam trying to control that punt. It's hard to do that on this kind of field because the ball just bounces so much as opposed to a grass field. Stagnaro to Rios. I still need to figure out who's over there on the right-hand side. Joseph sends it long, and two men on the end of that one for East Hartford.
East go! EHHS! Go! East go! Go East go! Come on! Go East go! Let's go! Go East go!
Anthony de la Cruz backheels it. Manchester gets it back. It's number 2 for East Hartford. I'll check his name in just a moment. Back to de la Cruz. Back to the center. Joseph Boke comes up. And an offside is called. I believe that was Juan Villegas who was called offside. It's Wilbert Hercules all the way on the right-hand side in the midfield. Punt doesn't make it very far. Most of this game should end up happening in Manchester territory, and Wilbert is fouled as he tries to go forward, and Joseph is going to take that free kick, and East Hartford sets up. We have plenty of guys to go in for that one, setting up on the 18. It looks like an offside was called, and I think that was Wilbert who almost got ahead on that one, but an offside was called. Joseph goes down the center, loses the ball, and let's see a foot race here. Whoa, that was close. Juan Villegas on the left loses the ball. Anthony de la Cruz goes down the center, takes it to the left, sends it forward. We have 3 men for East Hartford, and he loses it down the end line. East Hartford will get that throw in. Rios will make the throw in. De la Cruz to Boki. TJ on the right hand side sends it forward to Wilbert. Nice 1-2 there, and couldn't get on the end of that. Juan Villegas comes to the center to collect that one, sends it to the left, and that was Marshall Toulousma who almost got on the end of that. Nope, that was Robert Sam who almost got on the end of that. So Robert Sam and Marshall Toulousma are switching places a little bit up front, or at least that's the way it seemed to me. Juan Villegas will do the throw-in. Robert Sam back to De La Cruz, back to Rios, to De La Cruz, who sends it to the middle to Johan, who almost gets it to Robert Sam. It's intercepted by Manchester. And there's subs for East Hartford, and number 7, Manny Ofori, is coming in, and so was number 14, who is Gustavo Guzman. Looks like Gustavo Guzman is setting up on the right-hand side, as is Manny Ofori. Oh, yes, he took him out there. Definitely. Surprised there was no discipline on that one. It would have been a dangerous play. So Manchester lines up for free kick. All their players on the 18. He could shoot right on goal, or shoot to an oncoming header, or pass to an oncoming header, excuse me. To the center of the pack. East Hartford gets ahead on it first. It's still out there. And Joseph sends it away. Robert Sam is still up there. And he gets it back. And he shoots. And that's the first one. So Robert Sam scores here with almost 10 minutes gone by in the first half. Robert Sam, excellent student in my Spanish 3 class. Oh, I'm sorry, I was supposed to say, Golazo! That's what Kofi wanted me to say. Darn! I forgot. Okay, for the next one. Juan Villegas will inbound. Ball goes out the right sideline, and nobody from Manchester touched it, so it'll be their throw-in. East Hartford leads 1-0 early in the first half. Joseph makes a pass up front to Juan Villegas, who sends it back to the midfield. Back to De La Cruz, takes a shot, and looked to me like the goalkeeper touched it, so it'll be a corner kick for East Hartford. And that was Robert Sam trying for his possibly his second goal of the game. No luck there. "27 minutes gone by here in the first half. Chilly night for those of us sitting here watching or standing here watching. I'm sure the players, however, must love this weather. Can run a lot more like this without getting as tired. Wolbert Hercules has given them a lot of trouble on the right sideline, and he earned a corner kick from that. And there's a sub as Rios comes out, and looks like Juan Villegas is going to be taking his position in back. Nice job by Juan to keep possession of that. East Hartford ball. Juan to De La Cruz. Back to the middle to Joseph. He switches to the right-hand side. Sends it forward. No one at the end of that run. But East Hartford ends up with a ball as they steal it. De la Cruz. Joseph making progress through the middle, and he was looking for Wolbert on the end of that, who has gone central all of a sudden. Aye. That was Marshall Toulousma going up high for that one. He ran over the Manchester player who's still on the ground. So the referees are calling an injury timeout. And the man is back up for Manchester. It's number 11. I think his last name is Cavallo. So Manchester will have a free kick here. Manchester is getting a little possession. They're under a lot of pressure by East Hartford. There's not much space for them to work, but they were able to get it up front. 2 men on the end of it for Manchester, but it's hard to beat Joseph back there. And East Hartford gets out of danger. Actually, as you can see, they're not out of danger yet. Switch fields. Juan Villegas has it. Sends it back. Back through the middle to De La Cruz, who sends it to the right. And the ball goes out on the right-hand side. And I think that one was Maniofori. Who tried to get on the end of that pass. So in the back for East Hartford, we have Joseph and we have Yao. And on the left, we have Juan Villegas, at least for the time being. I'm sorry, not Juan Villegas, excuse me. That was Dante Talamini who's on defense. That was Juan Villegas that was trying to get on the end of that pass. Ay, 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 ay. So in back for East Hartford, we have Dante Talamini, Yao, we have Joseph. Sends it to the left. East Hartford has been always dangerous in this game. All it takes is one pass to break through the defense, and there's always someone on the end of it. Julio has that one under control. 1-0 here with the first half halfway done. And now Kofi Amanyamong is coming into the game for the first time. And he is coming in for Robert Hercules, who was very active on the right-hand side in that first, while he was in there. East Hartford steals. Nice setup. Oh, no, no. Many people out there thought that was a foul. Neither referee saw it that way. That was Kofi, who just came into the game, who tried to get on the end of that. He's the one who wanted me to yell out golazo, and I would have if he'd scored on that. There's Kofi again. Changes direction, tries to go to the right. Manchester takes it. Switching sides back and forth. East Hartford is maintaining possession, going back for support when they need to. Being patient for the most part. Joseph tried to make it through two. Nice play by the La Cruz there. Juan tries to send it forward to Kofi. Manchester intercepts. Juan again. Long pass. I don't think he can possibly make it before it makes it over the end line. No. He could have, but East Hartford intercepted. Joseph sometimes ends up back there just with two. He was by himself, two Manchester players with him. He's taking a chance. He's good, but if he makes a misstep, it would be nice to have some support. Whoa! De La Cruz lost the ball, then laid out his leg and fouled the Manchester player. Dante Talamini will inbound to throw in. Juan Villegas comes out, and he's replaced on the left side by, I'll tell you in a moment. Johan Stagnaro is back in the game. Kofi is always trying to make that run. Stagnaro tried to support him. Nice steal. That was Robert Sam. Garbins Pamphil is on the left side now. Robert Sam sends it back to Stagnaro, who sends it back to the defense. It's number 14 playing defense. I'll find out his name in a moment. Back to Joseph. That pass was a very, very soft one, but Joseph rushed it and got it. And passed to Garvins from Dante, almost made it. Right fullback right now for East Hartford, right defense is, nope, didn't get the name again. Dante steals it, sends it to the middle, and it gets through. That's number 7 on the other side there. Making some progress, sends it to the middle. That was Stagnaro. Was it Stagnaro? No. It was Dante who made the run. Oh no! Okay, Garbins Pamphila is taken down, and East Hartford gets a dangerous free kick. A lot of hard work over there. I believe it was Robert Sam who did the hard work and then sent the pass backward. It's very hard to see on this little screen. Manny Ofori is going to take the free kick. Or should I say Emmanuel Ofori? Nope. He faked it, and then Joseph Boki took the shot into the wall and then went through the defender's legs, but it went out the end line. Gustavo Guzman is number 14. He's playing defense on the right-hand side for the Hornets. Wilbert is back in the game. Joseph. Wilbert tries to get on the end of that. Nice way to use his body to control that. No. I wish Robert could get that call, but he just tripped on the defender's feet. There's nothing that can be done with that. So Garbins is fouled. He figured he'd take advantage of a possible advantage play, but the referee brought it back anyway. Dante to the center to Joseph. And shot on goal, I believe that was Dante who took it from way out there. And it was Garbins who was doing all the hard work on the left-hand side. 8 minutes, 18 seconds left. Here in the first half. East Hartford still leads 1-0. They scored in the 10th minute. Actually, it was Robert Sam who scored. Nice play. So East Hartford will go forward. Anthony de la Cruz takes it quickly. Goes on the right-hand side. Garvin's inside to Wilbert de la Cruz. Nobody there on the end of that pass, and Wilbert rushes it, but he's a little bit too late. 6.5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Manchester ball. Beautiful run all the way down, and no! Ay, ay, ay. Oh, that was such a nice play until that point. His foot got over the ball. Okay, I would call that a blocking foul. Yeah, he's calling an indirect kick. The man was not trying to play the ball whatsoever. You got to at least try to play the ball. Okay, so East Hartford has a free kick with 4.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Kicker asks for 10 yards, gets it. East Hartford is able to get on the end of that, but they send it high and over the goal. Robert Sam coming through the center, loses it.
Shield it, shield it. Good
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
East Hartford ball on the right-hand side. He took that throw in so fast I wasn't ready for it. Oh, nice defensive play by Anthony. No, it wasn't Anthony. It was a nice defensive play. It turned it into instant offense. And it was Anthony de la Cruz that was on the other end of that.
We want a goal! Hornets! 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 Go Phillies on fire!
Nice try by Joseph to creep up on that one with just seconds left on the clock. So, after one half, East Hartford leads 1-0 here on senior night, the last home game of the 2018-2019 season.